Hello, Phil Conrad here, and I am here to show you what you need to do in order to install Python 3.91 on Windows and have it work when you try to do a pip install for different modules at the command line. So here I'm downloading. I've gone to python.org. I went to the download. I downloaded the installer for Python 3.9.1, and I'm about to start it. And the key part is right here, this little box. It says add Python 3.9 to path. You need to select that before you click install now. So if you do that, and then it asks you, do you want to install Python 3.9.1 on your device? You say yes, and you let it go through the installation process here. So it will allow that to continue. I'll pause the recording for a moment. Okay, resuming the recording. It's just the green progress bar has been moving along and it's just about done. We'll wait just another minute and hopefully it will be finished. And there it is, setup was successful. We're not going to worry about any of this. We're just going to go ahead and close this window. And now if we go to our start menu, we should see that we have idle for Python 3.9. We can open that up and we will have first a window with a Python shell where we can type Python commands. So here that is. So I can type things like 3 + 4 and get 7, or len of UCSB and get 4, or print hello world. So the usual things you can do in Python. If you want to write an entire Python program, you will go to File, New File. And in here, we might type something like import turtle, and then if underscore underscore name underscore underscore equals equals underscore main underscore underscore colon. And then I might say Fred equals turtle dot turtle. Fred dot forward 100, and that should run a Turtle Graphics program for us. So if I say run and then run module, it'll ask me where I want to save this, and it'll try to save it down here under the Python folder. That's not a good place to save it. I'm going to navigate instead to my documents folder, where I've created a folder for CCS computing, and I'll put it in there and I'll save it. I already made one of these programs earlier, but I'll save this as my turtle fred.py. Just don't save it as turtle.py. It turns out that creates confusion because then you try to import turtle and you try to import the file into itself. There we go, Turtle Graphics. So that worked. One other thing that you may want to try is this. Right now, if I say import PyTest, that works. So, but that's fine. If I were to say import Flask, that does not work because I have not installed Flask yet. In order to install it, what I can do is come down here actually to my to where I can type in a command, do CMD to bring up a command line. And hopefully, because I did that add Python 3.9 to path when I installed, I can say Python here and go into Python, where if I say import Flask, it still says, nope, don't know what you're talking about. Can quit out of there. If I say pip install Flask, however, there we go. Now it is installing it. And after I do this pip install Flask, I should now be able to go into Python and say import Flask. And it works just fine. It knows what I'm talking about. So, and then if I go back into idle, so here's idle, and I say import Flask, then it works. So what you can see is that by adding that Python 3.9 into the path when I install, I'm able to go to the command line and access Python, and I'm able also to use pip install like this to install extra Python modules that didn't come with the default installation of Python. And that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching.